Hello, everyone. Welcome to this little thing we call the Mushroom Cup. I am T-Bone. I'll be back in about 2 minutes here. We're going to jump this thing off, toss that ball in the air, tip off round 12 of 14 here in this illustrious Mushroom Cup. This is part of Americana. We are like apple pie. We are like poutine in Canada. We are a staple, baby. And we are here in Imola. Mamma mia! Whoa! And yeah, I am just going downstairs to get my food order, and not the food order that you might hear from a UK guy. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, racing. Super, super exciting here. I'm gonna give a little breakdown of the drivers' championship standings. We got T-Bone leading everybody by 40 points. Kev Wood in P2, and that is all Colin Kaepernick, baby. We got Chenzo in first, 154. He is leading the one and only Greg Jennings with 131. So Chenzo up 23 points on Greg. 3 races remaining, including this one. Jordan 2 Wavy with 118. We got Sawa, the newcomer from last summer, the reigning rookie of the year. He's got 103 as well, folks. I'm going to be back in a minute as this is all teed up. We are good to go. And hell yeah, we got some fun today in Imola. I love this circuit. I took your dogs. Loves this circuit. I'll catch you guys in 2 minutes after a word from our sponsors. Go support Blue Chew. Use code T-Bone for 10% off. You'll have a grand old time. All right, all right, all right. We are back, folks. Thank you, as we had to pay our sponsors there. Let's get right into this. Qualifying. Imola. T-Bone. Out of breath. I had to walk one set of stairs. Uh, let's just build all this up here. This is a motherfucking mushroom cup, folks. We got this shit out of the mud. Me, Greg Jennings, Kev Wood, Zudi, B-Tom. We ain't have anyone sending us drivers on a silver platter. We got this shit right out the mud, man. We weren't born on third base, and if we were, we damn sure ain't walking around like we hit a triple, baby. Shout out to PRL Ladoozy making his debut tonight. Hopefully it'll be a doozy. "20 strong tonight. Chenzo leading Greg 23 points. 3 races remaining. Here in the Mushroom Cup round 12, the Tom Brady round, the Dwight Howard round, the D12 round out of 14. 3 to go. And right now, we got Wham Bam, thank you Cam, Rudy. About to whip someone's Rudy Poo candy ass on track right now. Currently in P1. In P2 sits XOD's Nuts. In P3 we have that driver making his debut. He's on those medium tires. But shout out to PRL Ladoozy. Shout out to everyone in PRL. All my buddies from the land down under. And I gotta stop assuming everyone there is from Australia. This Kakarot did not appreciate it. Speaking of PRL, you may know him. His name rings bells in these streets. He is wide. You can see right through him. This is a Kool-Aid man, folks. The hood Kool-Aid man. I'm not going to cast any aspersions on what flavor that Kool-Aid may be. But if I had to put some money on it, I would keep my mouth shut. Leader Lee Bag, Spenny's Pub Hub, going for that Rookie of the Year this season. He will have to contend with the likes of XOD and other notable non-mentioned miscellaneous drivers. Charisma, Daz Wonder Kid himself. 15 years of age, folks. Hailing from the streets of Rome. This track is his Coliseum. He's about to run up those Spanish steps. Your girl's wetter than the Trevi Fountain, folks. We're about to get into it, folks. This is Charisma. Hazy Ozzy, long-time member, long-time friend. Wearing that Mushroom Cup cut everywhere he goes, representing the league. In that Moose Piss Kick Sauber. Coming around turn 19, we think. And he will cross the line here, elevating himself to P5. That's Hazy Ozzy, folks, doing a little wiggle for the cameraman. Shout out to I Took Your Dogs, getting these great sky shots. Greg Jennings, P2 in the driver's standings. Champion last season. Number 1 in everyone's hearts. Right now, P1. Sawa, the quali merchant of this league. Still searching for win number 1, but he's been on the pole longer than Kev Wood's mama when she was in college. And she never even went to college, but she was on that pole, baby. Spenny's Pub Hub, taking huge drags out of a vape pen between steers, and now quickly going back into the pits to change the cartridge on his vape pen. Who else we got? We got Jordan. It used to be Jordan 2 Wavy. He took away the Wavy because that drip just ain't following up, but he has been going very good on track lately, and every time I use the word wave, I even cringe. I'm still trying to find the correct usage of it. Maybe I need to go listen to some, what does he listen to? Playboy Cardi? Little Vert Uzi? Anyways, now I do what I want. Here goes Jordan 2 Wavy. Perhaps on a hot lap. Only time will tell. Doesn't look like it. Not using that battery. Here's Leheva Mato, reigning, defending, undisputed Star Cup champion. He is from Finland, doing it big and looking to elevate and make a name for himself here in the Mushroom Cup. Shout out to Greg Jennings. Greg Jennings earning his paycheck tonight at the behest of Leheva Mato. Oh, God. It's good, you know. After a while, I just delegate. I'm like, yeah, go ask Greg, go ask Greg. Now Greg is delegating. If you keep delegating, it's going to end up at the guy who's complaining. XM, we're serious about this dude, folks. He can move, he can groove, and he will be a fixture in that mid pack. This is XM, folks. I wish he had an easier name to say, but the XM Wahusiten in the building. I have a friend with the same last name. Maybe they're related. Let's show some love right here to Ezo Season, friend of Sawa. He's had some connection issues, but hopefully he's got that hotline bling tonight. We're doing it, and he's looking for that first win. Dark Fate, not in the mix tonight, but he did win the last couple of races. We did have some fireworks, of course, as we always do last week. Happy belated birthday to the man, the myth, the legend, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be, Greg Jennings. Speaking of which, though, we have the championship leader, Chenzo, right there in P3, coming off a victory, IFM, on the weekend, defeating Mango, folks. He bruised that mango up, sliced and diced him, and put him in a blender, and the result was Chenzo drinking tequila on that podium. And we'll see what he's got. 23-point lead over Greg Jennings, 3 races to go. Chenzo did DNF last race, which could end up being super costly in Greg's absence. But maybe a little birthday gift there from Greg Jennings. Yeah. I was trying to think of a bad joke to say. What else we want to talk about, folks? Let's see. Oh, God. I do like Imola, man. I know there's a lot of Imola haters. It's fun. Who cares? A video game. You're just watching anyways. Let's give a shout out to I Took Your Dogs, BXT, all the friends, all the supporters. Whoever's in that chat right now, we love y'all. 7 minutes and 45 seconds to go. I am Thomas Theodore Bone. We're going solo tonight off the top of that dome. You know, I think if J. Cole could do a whole album with no features, I can do commentary with no features. You know, Nas did it with no guest appearances on Illmatic, so I can do that too, I think, folks. Hell yeah, I can do it. Anyways, Chenzo on his hot lap here, currently in P3. And we'll see if he can ascend a little bit higher, a little more, Chenzo. We're going to have some fun tonight. Kevwood will be joining me, by the way, at some point, and we know Kevwood, folks, is he's a superstar. He's famous. He gets a ton of tail. Dude is he's just a winner in life, folks. He's just not a winner on track. But let's see what Chenzo's got going here. Oh no, Chenzo. Oh no. A little loosey-goosey right there, Chenzo. A little loosey-goosey, opposite of prom night. How about Justin Schrei, looking to Schrei away on this field? He is I believe, a 5 handicap golfer, and he is a pilot. Can you imagine the babes this guy gets? I mean, they probably don't care much about the golf thing, but I'm sure he can hit a panty dropper up the gut. And if you know what a panty dropper is, it's like a big 300-yard drive right up the middle, and the cart girl sees it, and boom, skirts off right away, because Schrei is him. Still don't really know what the hell that means. I hope he's him and not a her. That's just what the kids say these days. He's him. He's him. Nah, you're a hermaphrodite. Cam Rudy. In P7 here. Cam Rudy. Oh my God, the DRS Maestro has entered Walmart. Oh man, that Maestro. At least show your Sam's Club card next time, bro. God, he ate that wall hard. We love the Maestro. Here's XOD, teammate of Greg Jennings. Kicking back, going on his hot lap right now. Let's see what he's got. King of the Caribbean. He is from the West Indies. I shouldn't say Caribbean. The West Indies, folks. And oh my God, XOD, this is just egregious here. Cutting the track intentionally, I believe. Good Lord, mate. Good Lord. I'm a very, very learned and respected admin. Can't do that in front of me. Here is Leader Liebag going on his hot lap. We're going to run this down. We got Greg Jennings. We got Ezzo, Sawa, Chenzo, Justice Shry, Spenny's Pub Hub, Cam Rudy, Jordan 2 Wavy, Charisma, and that wretched DRS Maestro representing Zimbabwe. And that is our top 10 right now. We got 4 minutes and 8 seconds to go. As we look, Spenny getting a little loosey-loosey there too. See what he's got. Absolutely spectacular turnout tonight. Lots of fans, lots of beautiful babes in the pits. That girl looks like she could suck a golf ball through a garden hose, folks. Definitely, Zudi's going to be reaching out to her after the race. Can I say that? I think that's kosher, no? Golf garden hose. Anyways, Zudi, the man. He is the leader of the Zudi groupie. And that's about all that's going on right now. We'll head out to Leader Liebag, of course. Doing his thing, clanging and banging. The biggest city he's ever been to is Walmart. Love Leader Liebag as he brews up another batch of moonshine in his bathtub and goes on to this lap, spits some chewing tobacco into a cup, and he is ready for his voyage. Look at the moves on this esports athlete, folks. $150 remaining here. Qualifying. Round 12 of 14, season number 915 of that Mushroom Cup. A little slice of Canadiana, Americana. And we are kind of worldwide now too, man. Sawa, Ezzo. Chenzo represents Mexico. Shout out to Toxic Zero. Shout out to John Cena. Record-breaking 17th championship run. Shout out to Danny Rick for doing commentary for us last race and all of PRL. We are here. This is the Mushroom Cup. Leader Liebag. Clanging and banging. Champagning and campaigning always here. A favorite of mine. Greg Jennings leading the way. Ezzo, Sawa, and Chenzo. But how about Sawa, though? Claiming what could be another pole here. Oh, man. The Chris Paul of last fall. Let's have a look at Spenny's Pub Hub. One of my favorite drivers is to watch on the track. He's got like, I kind of compare him to Greg and Chenzo, but like maybe like the evil brother, 10% evil brother. You know the Simpsons where there was Bart had Hugo in the attic? I think Chenzo has Spenzo. But here he comes through corner number 12 and 13. You think? Maybe I could just count it on the track map. Yes, here goes Spenny right through the Sicario chicane, where Sicario famously slammed the revolving door. I mean, never seen that feat done, but it was done. Let's see what Spenny's got in the tank. Sawa, Greg Jennings, Justin Schrei going in a P1 right there. What a monster, a demon. These guys are baby food, he says. But here's Chenzo, here's Spenny. Spenny goes in a P3. What does Chenzo have? Coming through the Sicario chicane, pays a nod and homage to the racing gods and T-Bone's carcass. And Chenzo now heading to these final two corners. Schrei, Sawa, Spenny's Pub Hub. Ezo goes in a P3 right there. Third ever Mushroom Cup race for him. Here is Chenzo, the Defendo, to get that. Oh, staying in P6 right there. All right. So Chenzo and Greg will be 5 and 6 there. 23 points separate them. 3 races remaining in the season. Shout out to Gabba Chow, Star Cup commentator. Shout out to Owen. All the guys. It's going to be great, folks. We got Schrei on the pole here. Sawa in P2. His good buddy Ezo from SRL. Shout out Limitless Draco too in P3. Spenny's Pub Hub, Greg Jennings, Chenzo, the Wonder Kid, Charisma. 15 years old, folks. Making a name in P7. We got Cam Rudy in P8. Jordan 2 Wavy, and Hazy Aussie rounds out that top 10. You want to hear your name read? Crowd cheers. Do better next time. Hell yeah. Yeet. Folks, what I'm seeing could amount to some ominous looking weather. Those clouds may look nefarious, and I don't know. Hopefully we see a little bit of rain, a little tinkle tinkle, sprinkle sprinkle, like old folks pissing. I guess it all depends, as Kanye West once said. Anyways, round 12 of 14 in the Mushroom Cup, folks. This is the pinnacle of esports racing, 8:30 p.m. Mondays and Thursdays. I don't know anything better. And yeah, man, you want over officiating? Go somewhere else. You want bad vibes? Go somewhere else. You want admins who think they're better racers than the racers themselves, trying to put their fingerprints on every decision? Go somewhere else. You want too many cooks in the kitchen? Go somewhere else. If you can't take the heat, go somewhere else. But if you feel comfortable in Hell's Kitchen, you're in the right place, baby. This is the Mushroom Cup. Ladies, clutch your pearls, gird your loins. It's time. I am T-Bone, as if you didn't know. Lap 1 of 32. Schrei leading the way. Let's see how this goes, folks. A 32 lapper around Imola. Oh my god, I see carnage and car part already. Jesus Christ. We lost someone. Oh, that looks like the Hood Kool-Aid Man. Perhaps falling all the way in the back, but too much action right here. Oh my god, we got an Ashton running a little wide. That was Spenny's Pub Hub. And Imola is always one of my favorite lap ones in racing. So chaotic and crazy, and it takes some skill to get around, stay scot-free, especially when you're in the middle of that pack, when you're the meat of the sandwich, folks. Here's Jordan 2 Wavy. Charisma, his teammate tonight in P6. Justin Schrei, Sawa, Ezo, Chenzo, and Greg. Our top 5. Spenny's Pub Hub falling all the way down to P16 there after running wide. Zudi, PRL Laduzzi, and the Hood Kool-Aid Man. Oh, Laduzzi's ghosted. Gotta invite him back quickly. Jesus. Sorry, folks. I hate to do this on air. I don't like to do admin stuff on air. Anyways, hopefully he can get back in there. Justin Schrei leading the way. Still here after having that pole. And I love this right now, folks. Definitely an exciting race. We have Netherlands next, and then the season finale is in Bahrain. Oh, someone running wide back there. That looked to be like it was Cam Rudy. So he does get back on track, but he does fall. Hazy Aussie in P8 right there. Look at Greg Jennings, 23 points behind the car he is chasing in this race. That is Chenzo. 3 rounds to go. Greg is going to need some luck to make up 23 points on Chenzo. Always going to be difficult, but never know what can happen. He already had luck the other night when Chenzo DNF'd, but it was Greg's birthday and he wasn't there. Good stuff, boys. Good stuff. And yeah, no one's had any major issues from what I can see. Sawa, Greg, a bunch of guys playing hot potato with the fastest lap, but a Hazy Aussie ultimately will hold it there. Hazy Aussie lately has found some momentum. Again, it's easy to gain momentum. It's also easy to lose momentum, folks, in anything you do. So hopefully Hazy Aussie can keep it going. That's just what my personal thought, the guy I work out with, told me. Anyways, Greg Jennings looking to get through Chenzo here. Another one picks up a 3 like Kevwood did at the bar the other night. Stay away from that Syracuse Applebee's, folks. I promise you, Kevwood been in it all. And yeah, he knows what the food tastes like. He also knows what all the hostesses and servers taste like. Like her lip gloss. I think they kissed once. Here is Greg, though, looking to make the move. Greg and Chenzo in the Sicario T-Bone corner. And oh my God! Oh my God! Yeah, I feel a little bad for ripping Sicario a new one after he took me out there. But oh my God, Chenzo and Greg, that was tough. I think, yeah, I don't like to jump to conclusions or cast aspersions. I don't know. You got to see other things. And I am Stewart. Spenny's Pub Hub putting in a purple snack on this whole field. Schrei leading this race, start to finish so far. Ezzo in P2, gotten through his buddy Sawa, and also his teammate tonight, Jordan 2 Wavy, continues his slew of great starts. He is just making moves on these early laps. Every race, it seems, up 5 spots. And how about Hazy Oswald? Up 5 positions, and big winner so far, another one. Yes, he does have the 3, but he also has 10 positions up from his starting spot on the board. Leheva Mato up 3 as well. Let's have a look here. Doesn't seem to be any damage on the car of Chenzo. That's the first time it's the first time I've ever seen Greg and Chenzo actually come together. And now Greg's back in P16 here. What happened to Greg after the fact? Did he give back? Did he try to give back the spot, or did he suffer some misfortune? Not quite sure. Ezzo takes a purple snack. Further up, though, we have movement for the lead. Ezzo getting through on Justin Schrei. Schrei, the team principal and captain of Ferrari, their home race. Or Schrei is carrying more miscellaneous weight here at the home race. It's 7 veal parmigianos before, a couple penne alla vodkas, caprese salad, lots of bocconcini, and of course Schrei filled his face with burrata. The balata. Speaking of Barata, Charisma. From Italy, of course, residing in Rome. Picking up a 3-second right there, unfortunately. The Wonder Kid. Most of these drivers on the medium tires. One on the softs, being Kendricks. Two guys on those hards. But Cam, Rudy, one of them. He's in P5 in a great spot, to be honest with you guys. Hanging with that top pack on those hard tires. Setting himself up real nice, I must say. It's really just destroying that battery, trying to stay in the DRS, but it's going to be tough. And also Hazy Ozzy now swooping on through like wingish, taking the position. Still, though, I like where Cam's at. Him and Hazy can potentially work together. Spenny picks up a 3-second. Oh, Spanish Pub Hub. Lap 6 of 32, folks. We got a long way to go. And also, we could see some rain looking at that sky. I took your dogs, the best virtual meteorologist we know. So Greg down in P14 now. Chenzo in P9 after they did come together. Another one picks up another 3-second penalty. Somewhere DJ Khaled is yelling, another one, another one. There's Hazy and Cam. Still right there, but how about Sawa and Jordan 2 Wavy? Will the Wavy one get into P3 here? Hazy being overtaken by a couple cars right there. Not sure. All right, folks. Be back momentarily. Lap 7 of 32. Ezo, Shry, Sawa, Jordan 2 Wavy, Cam, Rudy, Charisma, Chenzo, Laheva, Mato, Hazy Ozzy, and my man XOD in P10 right here. Also, Rookie of the Year candidate himself. A couple very good performances. Charisma picks up another 3-second penalty. That's 6. Guys, penalties can add up at this circuit. Penalties in a late safety car equals some jabronis getting very good points. Hence my P3 here one day, once upon a time. Stay off the penalties. Shry back into P1 here. Of course, Ezo's had some connection issues. Definitely had chances to win race after race so far with us. Expect to see him in the Lightning Cup. We restart, as well as Dark Fate. And some of those other guys. All right. I think it's about time to get that legend in here. He's still not online. We'll invite Orain 2K. Jordan 2 Wavy in a P3 here. How about this guy lately? He told me to stop glazing him on air. He's up 6 positions now in P3. Looking for his second ever Mushroom Cup victory. Shry has 2 Mushroom Cup victories. Ezo Sawa looking for their first. Camp looking for his first. Charisma, same boat. Chenzo's potentially the all-time most winningest driver. Him, Gregor, Hemi. Ezo back in a P1. Ezo's season is upon us. All right, folks. Thank you. We are on lap 10 of 32. Go support our sponsor, Blue Chew. And soon to be drink, too. It's called Mountain Chew. Very good. Blue raspberry flavored. I grow the blue raspberries myself in my backyard. I have a blue raspberry bush. It's fantastic. Ezo Season, Shry, Jordan 2 Wavy, Sour, Wham, Bam, Thank You, Cam, Rudy, MP5, Chenzo, after his little incident there with Greg. And Greg fell back after as well. But Greg he showed great resolve this season, and he has had a lot of adversity, even before the Spinola King thing. Lots of races he fell back early and fought his way back. Mini driver of the days. Adversity builds character, folks. That's when you see who a driver really is, when their back's against the wall, when things aren't going too well. It's cool, but we ain't down with the front runners all the time. It's Cam Rudy running it a little wide. Kev Wood's mama. Here's Justin Shry going around the outside, making a move. Did he go around the outside? Another one picks up another 3-second penalty. Oh, man. Not very good at all. But how about Jordan 2 Wavy now, right on these front runners. He's up 6 spots. Those medium tires, 10 laps old. Jordan 2 Wavy, Charlotte, North Carolina, all the way from. Justin Shry, Virginia, all the way from. Ezo from the UK, I believe. Ezo Season, we're going to call him. People change like the seasons. And Ezo, okay, had a little moment there, ghosting in and out. He's back. Ghosting like Kev Wood's Tinder date. Kev Wood, call me. I'm supposed to be here for commentary, but of course, Kev Wood. I think he's doing a job a little late. Of course, Kev Wood runs a steam cleaning service. Go check him out. Combat Cleaning. They serve multiple states in America. Very good company, great customer service. I swear to God. Go help Kev Wood pay for his new Corvette. You know what, Kev Wood? You and I should just just prank gold diggers with that car, man. We should forget all this racing stuff. Just have me drive around in it. Let's go pick up gold diggers. But I don't think you're going to find many wherever you live, Albany or Rochester or whatever. But come to Toronto, bro. Lots of good content can be filmed, I promise you, bro. Cougars, Gucci's, Tots, they're all here. Groupies. Oh, God. Put me in that car, bro. They'd be all over me like NBA players. Here's Sawa looking on. That Alpine. Of course, reigning Rookie of the Year award winner. Kev Wood, 7-time Rookie of the Year award winner. A record that may never be beat. I didn't think my record of 5 times would ever be beat, but Kev Wood got me. We got somebody going into the pits. Shry had to take a massive dump, I think. Heading into the pits, getting off those mediums while he's at it. Hopefully he remembers to wipe. Still got a long way to go. Jordan 2 Wavy in the lead of this race. Hazy Aussie, 10-second penalty for texting and driving. Gotta watch that. The voice to text is a great feature in these F1 cars. XM also not utilizing the voice to text feature. Picking one up. Those 10-second penalties are treacherous. I blame Greg Jennings for not allowing pit assist. Speaking of which, Greg Jennings now, he is on those hard tires. Another one is retired from the session. You know what that means. Duty's going to call, and he will hopefully join me here in the booth. I swear, sometimes doing this alone, man, and just providing, it's not always that easy. It is not always that easy. Sometimes I even have my moments where I'm like, what do I even say? Just idiot. And the voice in my head is like, idiot, start talking. Say anything. Then I'll start talking about what I had for breakfast. Then 19 people tune out. Anyways, Hood Kool-Aid Man, retired from the session. This will be a safety car, folks. That yellow icon on your screen indicates a safety car on the track. Lap 14 of 32. Hood Kool-Aid Man takes a spill. Don't even know what happened to him. Hopefully he's all right. So a safety car. Somewhere Kev Wood is singing with jubilation. He's loving it right now. On a roof somewhere. Where is he? Albany or Rochester, New York. So he found the highest roof in the city. It's 2 stories, and he's standing on it, and he's yelling. See if we can get... See if Kev Wood is back yet. Maybe Dastardly Daddy. Leader. Skeeta Bike. Maybe we can get a word with just somebody here, even though none of those guys are even in the race or the lobby. We'll get Skeeta Bike's opinion. He does have to go through his list of sponsors, too. He loves Blue Chew. He's a walking example of how good it is. Or Rain 2K, my man. Bro, will you do me the honor of finishing this commentary with me for the Mushroom Cup? I don't know, like five or six laps. Kev Wood is here too. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, man, I'm going to invite you guys to this group here. Kev Wood in the booth.
This guy's on the wrong game.
It's up to you, Orain. I know. I just invited him in here because I didn't think you were showing up. Orain, you don't have to if you want, bro, because the other guy showed up for work. But you can still come if you want. Oh, okay. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you, bro. Much love. Thanks, bro. Yeah. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen.
Updated terms? What the hell is that? Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the booth here, the maestro of motorsport, the roar from Rochester, the ass kicker from Albany, the ladies' man from Syracuse, baby. It is Kev Woody Jr.
Which I want you all to remember, June 17th, 2022, I did win a Mushroom Cup race at Canada.
And then what? And then what? That's what we're saying to the haters. Any questions?
Any questions, man? And then I won again and again and again. That's what happened.
I was just telling them how you won 7 Rookie of the Year awards consecutively, a record that won't be beat. And I thought my record of 5 wouldn't have been beat, but you got me.
That's tough.
It is tough to do, man. You were amazing all 7 of those seasons. Somehow, the Ben Simmons of our league maintained his freshman status. Kev, are you in the lobby? Do you have eyes on this?
I'm joining right now.
By the way, I plugged your business and shit, too. I said combat cleaning, servicing multiple states in America. I believe that's correct. And the best steam cleaning ever.
And P14.
Yep,
this is a boring race.
Well, the safety car came out, then you showed up. So, as ironic as that is, Kev Woods, she don't believe in shoes and cars, but she believes in safety cars.
Dude, let me tell you.
It's a pleasure to have you back in here, brother. I am going to have a white
the safety car's out right now because of my screen.
Dude, when you showed up, it showed up, bro. It's almost like it dropped you off. It's almost like it dropped you off.
It shows its green.
Oh, God. Maybe you should leave and come back. Maybe you should leave and come back.
Who are these people, bro? I don't even know this. I don't even know these people.
What do you want me to do, bro? Come on, we have to get some good drivers in here.
Well,
don't worry, get to know them. Get to know them. What do you want to know?
Well, I mean,
what are you looking for?
We had an awesome league, and then it turned into like the junior esports. An awesome league for years.
You're the only person who's complained about that, by the way. But anyways,
there's no way I'm the only one who's. There's no way I'm the only one.
Yeah, I know. I complain too. I know. These guys are all too quick. It's crazy. But that being said, Kev Wood, we can still score in this lobby. I scored P8 at Spain. You know, it's got to be the right track, bro. Come on, man. A lot of these guys are all sizzle, no steak. You know, all flash, no cash. Me and Kevin,
no, it's true, bro.
we're built
It's
to
true,
last, bro.
That's true because
Hard
put these
bodied.
guys
Yeah,
below.
dude.
I'm at the right place and they're in
I
trouble.
don't care how fast you are, bro. Go past Kevwood in a race.
Dude, bro, I make it hard on everybody on purpose.
Oh,
I don't
man,
care.
yeah. Hell yeah. But Kevwood, that's Jordan 2 Wavy in P1. Ezo in
Okay.
P2. Sawa P3, the reigning rookie of the year. Justin Stry in P4. We got Wham Bam. Thank you, Cam. Rudy Poo, Candy Ass. He's whipping Rudy Poo, Candy Ass. He isn't one. In P5. Chenzo in P6. Chenzo and Greg came together at the T-Bone Sicario corner where Sicario slammed a revolving door on my face. So that's why they have had
Which
a little
time?
bit.
Was he in the league still?
Charisma, 15 years young here. Impressive. In 7th, we got Laheba
Man,
Mato.
Sicario's a wild card because sometimes he's clean and other times he does some crazy shit, and bro, you just never know.
Well, the thing is, I think the key is don't put yourself in a vulnerable position there. DTA, don't trust anybody. Ever.
Bro, I've been telling people that for years.
Yeah, of course.
Bro, when all these people said,
Yeah, but
you're
when
wrong,
you
that's not
say
right.
it, you say it to a guy who's mad that you killed him. You just say, "Oh yeah, don't trust anybody." Like the context you use it is so bad. Like the guy's looking for an apology, and you're just like, "Don't trust anybody, man." Like, dude.
But had he not trusted it, he'd still be in the race.
I think most people would trust that a guy wouldn't kill them on a straightaway, but
Listen, I've only done that
I don't
once
know
or
what he was
twice.
thinking there though. On the outside, on the straightaway, in the DRS, like you could have waited. You need.
Oh, there are a lot of people that have done some crazy stuff. Like,
It's
sick
insane.
when he tried to 3-wide pass in the rain at Spa.
You
That's
don't
never
pass-
going to work.
He has to wait till you're ready and he has your permission. He's in a voice chat. He has to ask Kev,
Yeah.
is it okay
Yeah,
if Mami go at the inside? Kevwood gives him the
and-
permission and the clearance, and then that's how you race. Anyways,
And so when I say don't trust the guy, what I mean to say is
Oh, yeah, no.
if you are in the act of making a bad move, I'm not.
Hey, wait,
I'm going to
Kev,
help
we're
you.
just
Save yourself. You know what I'm saying, T-Bone? You know what I'm saying,
of course,
T-Bone?
don't put yourself in a
If you're in the
vulnerable
act-
spot. That's what you're trying to say. But quickly though, Kev,
Yes.
we are heading back racing right now. Is your voice
Yes.
being shared quickly, Kev? You know that for a fact.
It should.
Okay. So yeah, it is
Please.
T-Bone joined by the fucking GOAT, Kev Woody in the comms booth here. It's a pleasure. We are at lap 17 of 32. Jordan 2 Wavy will be the first.
Where is the voice share at?
Go into the voice party
up?
screen, 3 dots,
Yeah.
voice party set.
Yes.
Then like the third one down, I think it's should just say like allow your
All right.
voice.
All right.
Got it?
All right. So I don't have the option, so I'm just assuming it's on, right?
Okay, wait, dude. Go to the voice party chat screen, 3 dots all the way to the right. Party settings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, voice chat settings. Share your voice, allow.
Yep. It's good. It's on.
Oh, it's already shared? Okay, good. Beauty.
Yes.
Beautiful. Just to be sure, because we don't want to miss any of this precious knowledge.
Kendricks is my NASCAR. He's my NASCAR friend who I was about to win their race, and they didn't like that very much, evidently.
Speak your mind. Speak your mind.
Dude, I was going to win that race, and
What's their league called, Kev? We'll put them on blast right here. It's a NASCAR league.
I don't think
I'm
it has a
kidding,
name.
I'm kidding,
It's,
I'm
it's such nonsense.
Yeah, there we go. Go follow them. Anyways, Justin Schrei. Schrei's going to have to get through Sawa here. And I don't know, man. Cam Rudy. I think he's in a good... Oh,
Schrei.
I just gave him...
And Cam Rudy, 3 seconds.
Cam's on that such a good strategy right now, man. He started on the hards, and now those penalties are going to kill him and just negate all that hard work he did.
Top sport, man.
It is, of course, Kev Wood. Are you doing any racing soon in the spring? Back on track?
Actually, on the 9th of May, in like a couple of weeks here. In 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, contact!
You look at that battle between Sawa
Cam
and
and
Cam.
Sawa. Yep. Contact! He's got 3 cats. VSC is out. All right, now as Kevwood, obviously, once Kevwood showed up, yeah, the fireworks start. We love it.
The mate. What's wrong with that?
We love it, dude. And you know, a lot of guys complain about Imola. Oh, it's too messy. It's too crazy. It's too
Place
chaotic.
sucks. Place sucks, but yeah.
Does it suck to watch a race here, though? Nah. Why does it
Hard to find out
suck?
here.
Dude, you hate every single track except for what? Portugal? Although you're unbeatable at Portugal, I'll give you that.
Portugal and
Fucking, you like
also the
Spain.
Netherlands.
I think you like Spain, too. That's
yeah. Spain, bro. Spain.
You love
me and
Spain. That's my favorite track. Yeah. Start on the hearts, bro. We're hard mates.
Bro, yeah, hard mates.
My hard mates.
Bro, the craziest thing with Spain, bro, is I have practiced all day for Spain and came in 12th. Best. However, I've also returned on my PlayStation at the green at like the end of quali. Take one lap.
Dude, my favorite
And I
video on
think I
your
qualied
YouTube
eighth, I
is
ended up third.
the greatest
I ended up
esports race of all time. That's my favorite video. The one of you at Spain, where you gave me the bump draft. And his name is John
The
Cena.
video was so long.
Here we go,
The video was so
Chenjo,
long, but yeah.
Chenjo, on the inside of Stry. Don't talk like that.
Hey man, do we talk to them still or no?
Yeah, you're going to do the interviews after the race. It'll be amazing. And it's fun that Kevwood comes into the booth once in a while, just so people can see that there are some people that kind of understand my sense of humor. Every other comms guy is just like in shock once I start talking.
It's got to be, bro. It has to be entertaining. Like
That's
don't
what I
they
mean,
get?
bro. All this shit is entertainment. This isn't esports, dude. Come on,
And,
bro. We're just having fun here.
when the car's on the racetrack, it needs to be entertaining. Like
With the
no one
Lightning
wants to
Cup,
watch a
I'll
boring
try to
race.
keep it a little more professional, but like, come on, bro. It's a Mushroom Cup.
Yeah.
This is what we're here for, bro. We want to see some babes. Want some drug references, alcohol references. Want some good
And car
racing. We want
crashes.
some clanging and banging. We don't want like over officiating.
Just some argy bargy.
Yeah, dude, come on, bro. That's why we're here.
That's what I'm saying,
That's why the
dude. It's
viewers are
entertaining.
here.
Well, bro, I'm
Yeah, but there's the thing is, Kevwood, it only works in this league because a lot of these guys have respect for each other. Because that line, yes, I have a loose whistle, sure, but that line is going to be crossed in other leagues if you put a bunch of randoms on a grid.
yeah.
The fact that these guys
Yeah,
know
for
each
sure.
other, we can officiate it a little like that. Yes, hell yeah, I'll let the guys fight. I let them play, bro. Playoff basketball.
Is the tournament or is it? Yeah, it's playoff.
It's the Mushroom Cup.
Wow, dude, race is just a big line.
Dude, I hate to tell you, bro, but that's kind of Formula One. That's not really a microcosm of us. It's Formula One.
Yeah,
I know you're not a big F1 fan for that reason, but
No, I am. When cool stuff happens.
look, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Leader
I'm
Lee
not
out
gonna
of the race.
leader Lee bag in the pits. Kevin, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I haven't watched really F1 since the 21 season, just because, I find the races boring, bro.
Yeah, they're a bit
I find them
yeah.
boring and predictable. Shoot me, I
Yeah.
said it. I used to be excited to wake up early for these races. Now I don't bother. I'm not waking up at 4 a.m. to watch something I could have told you was going to happen
A week ago.
a year ago.
Dude, you're right, yeah. Dude, dude, you watch a NASCAR race, bro? You don't know who's going to win until turn 3 of the final lap. Like,
Yesterday, the F1 qualifying, like 100 people losing their mind that Max got pole. I'm like, well, what?
he's
Huh?
like, he's also the 4-time consecutive champion. Like, what's surprising?
Like, what? I got a bridge in Iowa I want to sell you.
Yeah, dude, I was at. Of course he. Oh!
What'd I miss?
Off track, Justin Schrei goes straight through the
Oh,
race.
no. Show me a river.
And he probably got like a 10-second for that.
I don't know, Kevin. Are you not in the... Can you not see? You're in here, no?
Yeah, I'm in. Let me change the
Look at this,
menu.
though. Ezzo season. Jordan 2 wavy. We got lap 23, that Michael Jordan lap, out of that Magic Johnson lap total, 23 of 32.
boy.
T-Bone and Kevwood in the booth here. Oh, man.
Take care of those
Me and
6
Kevwood
seconds.
actually need our own podcast because INDEE Panty.
Got a home out.
She got her own house.
Can't Rudy on the mediums now.
Wild job. She a bad bra.
No, she is. Yeah, dude, Bones. So I was trying to do something the other day, and I got angry, and I may have brought my hand down in like an angry manner, like on my laptop, and it worked for like a day after that, and it stopped. So I learned a lesson.
Don't jack off like a madman.
Well, I'm not going to stop that.
First of all, I've never even seen you mad before, let alone to the point of like punching a wall. Whatever the hell you did.
Well, man,
You must have been really mad for that to happen. It must have been money related.
No, it was stupid. It was stupid, man. I just got frustrated. I was trying to do something on my computer,
Oh.
and I was doing it like 10 times in a row, and it wouldn't work.
Oh,
I
see, bro. Yeah, I get what you mean. So you just wasted a bunch of time over and over and just got it angry.
I didn't waste a lot of time, but I was in a bad mood anyway. But I just made a mistake, man, you know?
Yeah, truthfully, bro, like sometimes when I'm inputting the standings and stuff, the app is so bad, if I like delete a guy by accident, I can't just reinsert him. I have to do the whole season again. So it's like I got frustrated too, you know?
Man, bro, if I did that, I would...
What am I going to do? Smash my phone or my computer? That's going to cost me money, you know?
Well, Bone, well, let me tell you.
I know. Okay. Oh, we got a Ferrari off. Justin Strye.
Oh, he's done. He's smoked. He's washed up.
Oh,
he's over with.
Just in time. This just in. Brittany just dissed Justin.
Dick sucked him, and Dick sucked him.
Is that an M&M bar?
Yeah.
Here we go, Greg Jennings. I forgot where I heard it, but it definitely sounds like a M&M line.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Greg up to 4th place.
Dude, after that issue there early. How about Chenzo? Chenzo and Greg both recovered from their issue at the T-Bone Sicario chicane. It is T-Bone and Kevwood here, lap 25 of 32, round 11 of 14. This is the Mushroom Cup, season number 859. T-Bone and Kevwood here, two pioneers. We built this league with our bare hands, walked through 3 feet of snow, 8 miles every day.
Alcohol.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
With our bare hands and alcohol.
Over time, we have improved the league. Of course, me and Kevwood no longer racing here. Why? I don't know. Both of us just quit because it got too fast. Ridiculous.
Yeah, dude. It's
I'm leaving this league, bro. I'm gonna get poached. Hopefully, someone. Me and Kevwood. Someone pick up me and Kevwood. We're free agents.
Hey, man.
I promise you, bro. Me and Kevwood are huge assets to any league, on and off the circuit. But Chenzo and Greg, bro, they're right in this freaking race. Chenzo leading Greg by 23 points in the championship standings. 2 rounds remain after this one. So a lot can happen still, Kevwood. Greg Jennings could get right back in that mix. His tire's slightly older, but these guys will be battling. And on a track like this, it's hard to make an overtake in a spot where you will not negotiate time, unless it is that front straight, Kevwood. So hopefully Greg can hop back in this mix. He will likely bring Cam and Spenny with him, but they have been penalized very harshly by the stewards. Very, very harshly. And Greg Jennings now has gained half a second. He's getting closer. Chenzo doesn't... Oh no, Greg picks up a 3-second penalty, pushing it a little too hard. Oh no, Greg, that is devastating for him, and that is going to be a major, major shot to his championship hopes. Unless, of course, Chenzo has something horrible happen to him. Chenzo knows he doesn't have to win this race, but the competitor in him may risk it for the biscuit. Look at this, Kev Wood.
I'm here.
Look at this battle. Ezzo now has gotten in the clear. Jordan and Chenzo will duke it out. Greg, Spenny, Cam, right there. Kev Woody right here.
What?
See, I was just at home listening to my Will Smith CD, and I was just sitting at home listening to my Will Smith CD, and I came out here. Detroit what? Detroit what?
Detroit what?
That's my favorite. I was just at home listening to my Will Smith CD.
Yeah, he said at the end of the interview, he's like,
that is amazing, bro.
Detroit what?
And when the cops came through, I left with a burned down house with a can full of gas and a handful of matches. Still weren't found out.
Here on out, it's Chronic 2. Start today, tomorrow noon. Sam Shady. Other some fun babies. In the mid to the mid 80s. That 28 and 32 is Greg gonna be a factor? He might on track, but not by time.
Dude, Ezzo's season, man. Looking for that first ever Mushroom Cup win. Chenzo has gotten through in a P2, Jordan 2 Wavy in P3. Greg has that 3 second again. Maybe it's something he disputes, but I'm sure the last one was legit. Of course, coming out of that high speed, slow speed,
no,
right
Greg
there.
can't dispute a 3 second. Come on.
That's what people do in real leagues, bro. You're allowed to appeal that apparently. We're still altering. Me and Kevin remember the old school method? I was I'll just bump you up, don't worry.
I'll bump you up.
Don't worry, we'll bump you up
gives what it takes.
The game gives. Remember we used to go by what the game said?
Bro, honestly, that's the easiest though.
Yeah, I know it's the easiest, bro, but it's not always the fairest. And this game is so garbage, bro. You can't rely on it for that. Like, but yeah, I hear you, dude. I hear you, bro. Simpler times,
but check this out. How many times has the game hurt you?
This hurts you because, like, you're a master of manipulating the rules in the game. But anyway,
this is probably true. This is probably true because I can manipulate this shit.
You were getting better on the wheel, though. Yeah. Either way, dude, we can't just sit here the whole race and complain about all the drivers on the grid. You know, we can do it a bit.
This
half
is
the race,
true.
not the whole race. So, yeah, these
this
fast
is true. So we got the
put me out of a job.
four, nose to tail. The front four are within 1 second. The front four, and they're probably going to wait till the last lap to race this out. I don't know how aggressive Greg's going to be, but however, if a car behind Greg can catch him and race him, that'll put him a spot back. Because I don't know if he will defend that hard, but I don't think the cars behind him have the pace to catch this front four. But we're going to see. We're going to have lap 30, 31.
Well, Greg is racing like that penalty ain't there, man. So we'll see what happens. And, of course, maybe he's just trying to pressure these guys into a mistake of their own. Lots going on here.
And honestly, there's plenty of time to have those other front three have
and I'm not going to lie, Kevin,
their own incident as well.
If I was Jordan 2 Wavy, I'd be wondering, is Greg going to send it on me at any moment too? And that would also affect how I drive. So well done here from Greg, just to keep that pressure on.
3 wide for the leader. What?
My God, this is crazy, Kev Wood. We lost somebody. Ezzo is off. No.
The former race leader.
Sawa 3 second. Oh, man. So Chenzo now leading the race. Greg Jennings in a natural P3. And, of course, that pressure perhaps. Greg wasn't in the mix there, but he was behind them and, damn, stuck with them there and benefited. Ezzo, though, is still not far behind, and he doesn't have any penalties, so we'll see. Jordan gets a 3! Jordan gets a 3! And now Jordan and Greg are racing square. Jordan and Greg are racing square. It is all square, folks. Chenzo leading this race now. Oh, man. Those penalties at this circuit, bro. Ezzo's still not even... Ezzo could still get a really good result here without those pens. Lap 30 of 32. T-Bone and Kev Woody the third. Represented by Combat Cleaning, Papa's Pizza, and many more.
What's the welding called?
I don't want those. I don't need these motherfuckers to know.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Oh my God! Here we go though.
Oh! Two jump out. Go around the outside. Around the outside. Around the outside.
Hey, and Moby, you can get stoned by Obi. Too old. Nobody listens to techno. Let's go. Just give me the signal.
I'll be there to insult.
Prince turned himself into a symbol.
It's going to insult.
I sit back with this pack of zigzags and this bag of this weed that gives me the shit needed to succeed and the fun. Lap 31 of 32. Chenzo just kind of has to survive here, and he's going to get the win. Oh, man. Here we go, Kev Wood. Say it, baby.
Hold on. I got the real deal coming. Oh, shit.
White flag. One more time to go.
White flag. One left to go.
Here we go, man. Let's get this. Chenzo leading the way. Greg Jennings, Jordan, Ezzo now with no penalties, bro. Ezzo is still right there for a P2. T-Bone and Kev Wood in the booth.
It's hit 2 times, but here's there. That did. That led Junior Johnson.
Kev Wood plays some NASCAR.
White flag this time.
Yeah, let's do this, baby. Here we go.
All right.
Looks like Chenzo's going to get through here, but Jordan and Greg are racing for P2.
Yeah. And also look at Ezzo is in P2. Ezzo is in P2.
Yep. Fortunate for him, that little incident there. But let's see here. Chenzo will get this win, man, extending his championship lead to 30 over Greg with 2 races remaining. Or no, Ezzo got P2, so it'll be even more. It'll be 33. So Chenzo, Ezzo, Greg Jennings, Jordan 2 Wavy, Shry after a tumultuous race ends up in P5. Cam Rudy P6. Spenny with a P7, although he had 9 seconds of penalties, so P7's quite good there. And that DRS Maestro in P8. Laheva Mato, get your Laheva Mato mojitos at our snack bars, our hot sellers. And of course, Kendricks. Kendricks always finds a way to sneak in that top 10. Every race, he's the only guy starting on softs, or he's always on an alt strategy. And he told me he's got to take those gambles, and it feel good on him, man. P10 there for him. Kev Wood, quick thoughts on that as I get some of these drivers in, as you prepare your questions as well. All right. There's Chenzo, folks. Chenzo, Ezzo, and Greg. Shout out to Ezzo, man. Right there in the mix to win once again. And Chenzo at the end of the day there, capitalizing on the no penalties. Him and Greg, obviously they came together on the T-Bone Sicario chicane. Both of them made their way back. And
what's up, Greg?
Hold on, just chill a second, Kev Wood here. We're just going to break this down. So shout out to those guys, man. Lots of potential for driver of the days in the mix. And yeah, so Chenzo got the win. Ezzo, Greg, Jordan, Shry, Cam Rudy, Spenny, DRS Maestro, Laheva Mato, and Kendricks. Someone's feedback. So it's going to fix that. I don't know whose mic is. Jordan. Thank you, Jordan. Okay. I guess, we'll start with Chenzo here in the booth. Kev Wood, before you get into it, I was just wondering maybe if Chenzo and Greg, if you would like to maybe just expand on what might have happened in the chicane. And also mainly, how did Greg fall? Greg, you fell all the way back after and it looked like you were
Yeah,
still in like P6. So if you guys just want to explain what happened there quickly.
yeah. Chenzo can go first.
That seemed like a racing incident. Just like how it. No, yeah, like
These guys are so nice, eh, Kev?
we're
You and I would
fighting
be at
in
each
the
other's throats.
chicane.
I
No,
know, dude.
Okay, wait, sorry, Kev. Let them talk. We gotta let them talk. Okay. Sorry, guys. Kev was here, by the way.
I think
Yeah,
we
we
both
know.
tried our best to make it out of that corner alive, but unfortunately we made contact. But yeah, no, it was all good in the end. Greg said sorry. It was an accident. These
All
things
right.
happen.
All good. Okay, Kev Wood's going to handle the questioning from here. Kev Wood, just start from the top down, I guess, man. So
Who's here? Who's here?
this isn't the voice party, but Chenzo, then Greg.
Yeah. Chenzo. All right. Let's talk to Greg first. Greg was number 3. I believe on the track you were P2, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Penalties brought me to 3.
Yes. So concerning the penalty, is that something that you'll try to have repealed, or are you going to take that to the face?
I just looked at it actually now. There's nothing to appeal. They are. Yes, I was in battles, but no one
Yeah,
pushed me off. Nothing happened. It was just me being extra cautious. Cautious. So yeah, that's not going anywhere. I don't
for
think
sure.
it's warranted. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Could I quickly say though, just about the Chenzo thing? Yeah, like it was in the chicane. I was the one who probably initiated that incident. Of course, I felt that it was really hard to pass people in the DRS, so I needed to do
Yeah,
something different. But I think we both did as good of a job we could have as leaving each other room. I just probably should not have done that. And then just to answer T-Bone's question earlier, I later got caught up in a battle with Charisma T-Bone, and we were entering the turn 1 chicane, and it's really hard to go side by side through there, as we probably saw a couple times tonight, and I was worse off. I wouldn't say it's Charisma's fault or anything, another racing incident, so that's why I was down there.
Greg, way to fight back, brother. You've done that a lot this season, man. And, no matter how it turns out, I think you've showed a lot of character in a lot of these races, bro. So,
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's obviously, you don't want to end up in those positions, but then when you are there, you got to kind of sit down and assess the situation and just say, okay, what can I do with this, and just do your best, and it is rewarding to bring it back up. So I'm quite happy with it.
yeah, man, you've had a lot of situations where you could maybe like hout and pout this season, but you didn't. You set a good example, and hopefully a lot of the other guys see that. It's not always going to be the most perfect race, but it's just about how you keep coming
Yeah,
back.
absolutely.
All right, well done, Greg. Well done.
Thanks for the coverage, boys, as always.
Of course, dude. Kevwood, you want to talk here to Jordan 2 Wavy? Kevwood. All right, he's gone MIA. Jordan 2 Wavy, bro. Same kind of thing. You're right there all race, and that penalty just kind of took you out of it,
That
man.
sucks.
Yeah, is that kind of just any other stuff you want to get into about the race there? Things that worked, didn't work?
Nah, nothing really happened really on my end
Yeah, it was just
that
a,
that I could remember. Just the penalty. Yeah,
fair enough, bro. Well, once again, right there in that mix, and you had an amazing start as usual, like up, I think like 6 spots or something. So,
something like that.
yeah, man. Kev Wood?
yeah. Congratulations, everybody. Talking like to Jordan there.
Yep.
He was 4th place. He was up there in the battle, man. It was just hard to win. There's not too much question. I mean, sometimes you win, sometimes you don't, right?
Yeah, haven't won yet, so
For
Oh,
sure,
but I
bro.
thought you had though in Mushroom Cup. I thought you had a Mushroom Cup one.
yeah, that was a long time ago. But
He's got to win. He's got
Boy,
to win.
still counts.
Yes, sir.
So was mine. So was mine.
Yeah, Kev Wood. But anyways, Jordan, thanks, my man. We'll get into it
Yeah,
again.
congratulations on the good run.
Yeah, still a
And you
great
had the
run, though,
pace,
man.
man. You just managed the race better.
yeah,
It's hard.
All right, Kev Wood. You can handle this here. You got Chenzo, your buddy Chenzo, man.
Chenzo, my favorite. He's the only person I've met in person from the Mushroom Cup.
That's amazing.
So,
The only one I've met is Fuego Mall, so you're doing better than me. Anyways, Kev would take it away.
So it looks like you won, and not just on not just because of the penalties, but you won on the racetrack also. So the move to take the lead, is that something that like you planned out for a long time, or is that something that just happened and it happened at the time it happened, and you had to take the opportunity?
I think it's kind of like similar to what Greg was saying. That you just kind of assess the situation as you're there in the moment.
Yeah.
By the time I reached the leaders, there were only like 4 laps left. So my main worry was just trying to stay with them, not lose their DRS.
Yeah.
And once I was able to do that, if I could save some battery and maybe, hopefully, make a move if I could, and thankfully that's what ended up happening. But yeah, no, it was a really good race.
So
Shout out,
yes.
yeah, shout out to Jordan and Ezo and Greg.
So do you think the fact that the two cars behind you had, had a penalty? Do you think that they've like to play like a factor into how they race you at the end, or no?
Um, no, I mean you just
Okay.
gotta keep racing it. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I kind of, I mean, before Greg had mentioned it, so I was kind of expecting for his penalty to
Mm.
get, I guess, like appealed. So I was just assuming that he was gonna be with like no penalties, right? So I just had to keep doing my own race,
Yeah,
worry.
but I'm happy though that like you say in it and that you kept on going and that like you didn't just rest on the penalties because so you could get one too. Not
Yeah,
like
right.
not on purpose per se, but as we know the game,
Yeah,
it gives and it takes.
I
So you just gotta be
definitely
careful with it.
Yeah, I had to be extra careful. Some of
Yeah,
these corners, it's like the moment you touch the line, it gives you a penalty. So you just have to be as careful as you can, man. But
yeah.
we made it work, bro. We made it work.
Did you have any other warnings or no? If you recall.
I had one. I had
Okay,
one. Um, it was pretty early in the race, like in the first 10 laps, and
oh sure.
then I was just kind of like walking on eggshells there. Maybe I could have had a little more pace, but if I tried to push more, I definitely would have gotten a penalty. So it's one of those things where you just kind of have to work with what you got.
All right.
And
Well,
yeah, man,
Shenzo, bro, congrats on that, man. And Ezo
appreciate it.
in here as well, bro. Welcome. You with us, buddy? Kevwood.
Yeah, man. I
We
think
got Ezo in
it
here,
was a great
P2.
race. Who was P2?
Ezo, you here, buddy? All right, man. Kevwood, you want to just talk to Ezo quickly here, P2?
Ezo. So, what is your opinion on what happened there in turn one?
Yes, money questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. In real life, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dude, you were still really fast.
Look, Ezo, bro, I know you've had some bad luck, but in your 3 races here, everyone can tell you're a hell of a driver, bro. And I do hope you're in the Lightning Cup when we come back for season 2 as well. Because yeah, everyone trusts, we recognize how good you are, bro. And of course, the connection stuff and the bad luck, but you know,
Part of it.
yeah. But thank you though for racing with us, brother. Hope to see you more. Okay?
Yeah, man. Their performance was great, but at the end of but at the end of the competition, these guys are trying to win, and it gets hard at the end. But your win's coming extremely soon,
Thanks,
for
Ezo.
sure.
All right, man. Well, I think at this point we can wrap this up. Kevin, I want to thank you, bro. It's always fun doing this with you.
For
And
sure.
it's
Yes, sir.
nice for other people to see that there is someone who's kind of like on my wavelength that I
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
deep depths of the IQ ocean, me and Kevin would communicate
yeah,
quite
man.
well.
But I mean, if there's guys who were here when we raced with Sherry Johnson,
I know, I know,
they wouldn't know us.
I know, I
They
know,
wouldn't know us. With Sherry Johnson,
I know, I know. But you know what, Kevin? It's all part of growth in the league. You know, so it is what it is, bro.
yeah,
But I want to thank everyone, man. Congratulations to
yeah.
Senzo, Ezo, Greg, Jordan, everyone. A great drive from everyone there. Cam had a good drive. Shry, Spenny. We're out of here. Thank you, Detroit
Yeah,
boy.
man.